I'm Jaylene from Grade 9 Wisdom, and today I'll be talking about my book report of Lord of the Flies by William Golding. I only read a few chapters, a few pages of this, since I only just started. And one thing that I noticed is the more use of complex words or words that are uncommon that we use in our daily lives. So, for example, I started reading from page 1 until page 20. I only just started, and one thing I noticed one of the words is proffer. So, on page 9, line 5, here, proffer of acquaintance. At first, I didn't know what it meant, but I depended on context clues of the rest of the text to help define it. So, when I searched it up, proffer meant to hold out something or to someone for acceptance or offer. And in this context, in the text it says, the fat boy waited to be asked his name in turn, but this proffer of acquaintance was not made. So technically, in my point of view, before I searched the actual definition, it was just like not being replied to or not saying anything back, which is simple meaning, but still, proffer is not a word that's commonly used in our everyday lives. Number 2 is an interesting word that I actually pretty like because it does not have a real definition. It's the word flinked. So on page 10, line 7, which is around here, flinked, it's actually not a real word. So when I first read it, I could tell by the definition that it meant like a glint or a shiny visual of something. But when I searched the definition online, it actually had no definition, and it only led me to a website which says flink meaning of Lord of the Flies. And what it said on that website is the distant flickering or glint of white caused by the waves breaking on the coral reef, which is right, because in here it says irregular arc of coral lagoon was still a mountain. It explains of a coral. And what I noticed here, it said out there, perhaps a mile away, the white surf flinked on a coral reef, and beyond that, the open sea was dark blue. So what it actually meant was just a glimmer of white that was caused by the waves breaking against the coral reef. Now, even though that word, it's believable that it has an actual definition, what makes it interesting to me is that the author can actually create a word that is easily recognizable as what it is or what it is meant by. And I've never seen that in a book, so that was pretty interesting to me. Number 3 is seaward edge. I did not know what it meant at first because although it explains about the sea and the edge of a great platform, I did not know the literal meaning of it. So on page 12, line 20, somewhere there, I searched seaward edge, the actual meaning. Seaward means directed or situated towards the sea. And the full meaning, seaward edge, the point where active erosion of the bedrock ceases at, or landward of wave base, which technically means right in the middle of the sea and between an active erosion, just in simple terms. On line 20, it says, he picked his way to the seaward edge of the platform and stood looking down into the water. So yeah, that is all the complex words. Well, not really complex, but the most uncommonly used words, especially the word that was created by the author himself. Thank you.